So, for the record, my full name is William, I go by Willie, Jerome Rates. So, what is the Jerome about? Why do we have middle names anyway? The middle name is essentially the one part of someone's name you don't know about someone. Think about it. When you meet someone, you generally know their given name, and you probably find out their surname sooner or later, but you almost never know their middle name, or middle names, and that's assuming they even have a middle name to begin with. So if it's so relatively unimportant that some people don't even have one, why do most of us? It started in the West in the Roman Republic and later in the Roman Empire. In Rome, nobility, royalty, and successful generals were given honorary titles. For example, Emperor Nero's full name was Imperator Nero Claudius Divi Claudius Filius Caesar Augustus Germanicus, mainly to point out that he was a descendant of Caesar, was of divine descent as with generally all Roman emperors, and won military campaigns in Germania. The fad died off after Rome fell, but reemerged in the 17th and 18th centuries, with a sudden spike in people in both middle names in the 19th century. In fact, of the first 17 presidents of the United States, Washington and Johnson, the other one, only 3, John Quincy Adams, William Henry Harrison, and James Knox Polk, had middle names. So, why did middle names become common again? It was essentially a fad amongst the higher class, which eventually caught on and spread. Other cultures have their own versions of middle names. For example, in the Middle East, you would generally take the name of your father. Let's take the Emir of Dubai for example, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Sheikh is the word for a leader in an Islamic family, tribe, or group, and isn't really part of his name, it's a title. It means king, or emir. So his name essentially means Muhammad, the son of Rashid, of the Al Maktoum family. Women, on the other hand, use bint. For example, Sheikh Mohammed's wife, well, one of them, is Princess Haya bint Hussein. Chinese and Korean names are really a family name with 2 given names, like Xi Jinping, or Park Jae-sun. Yes, that's Tsai's real name. So to close off this video, in the West, that's basically how it started and how it came back. It was essentially a fad that really caught on, kinda died off for a couple thousand years, and then came back and really caught on. And as always, stay positive. Thank you for watching this video. As always, please give it a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe for future videos, one of which is coming out this Wednesday. See you then.